Once in a while, you may need to loop through objects in JavaScript. The only way to do so before ES6 is with the famous foreign loop. The problem with the foreign loop is that it iterates through properties in the prototype chain. When you loop through an object with the foreign loop, you need to check if the property belongs to the object or not. Of course, we do that with the hasOwn property. We no longer have to rely on foreign loops and the hasOwn property. There is a better way to do that, and that's what we're gonna have a look at after the intro, so stay with me. Well, welcome again. The better way to loop through objects is first to convert the object into an array, then you loop through that array. Well, let's start by converting the object into an array. You can do that with three methods: object.keys, object.values, or object.entries. Let's take them one by one, and let's start with the object.keys. Object.keys creates an array that contains the properties of an object, as you see in the example in front of you. Object.values creates an array that contains the values of every property in an object. Object.entries creates an array of arrays. Each inner array has two items. The first item is the property, the second item is the value. Now let me give you a trick that will help you remember all of them. As you know, in objects we have key-value pairs, right? What is on the right side are called the keys. So if you want to get the right part, which means the keys, it is object.keys. And if you want to get the left side or the left part, they are called of course values. You just use object.values. And if you want to get both of them, use object.entries. It's really easy. I hope that helps. Well, once we have converted the object into an array, it's time to loop through it. And now we can loop through the object as it was a normal array. That opens a lot of choices in our disposal. By the way, if you will use object.entries, you might want to destructure the array into its keys and properties. Now let's wrap up. The best way to loop through objects is to convert them into an array. Then you loop through them as they were a normal array. If this lesson has helped you, please do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, and see you Saturday.